Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. So yes, we will be going over today what ended up happening. And also, we'll be going over those end of day swings as usual. So yes, let's go ahead and, hold on, I'm going to fix this chart really quickly. I'm going to pull up this chat really quickly too as well. And then yeah, we're going to tell the team we're on live. Alright, so one second. Pretty much pulling up everything here. So live chats. And then TikTok live. Alright. Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning in. Goad, what's up? Alright, so yeah, we'll pull up that. PayPal. There are a few other ones that I'm waiting for. Obviously UPST does look decent. But we are back into this box, so may not get an entry on this one since we're back to the box there. We'll have to see how Power Hour comes into play. Alright, so that's on UPST. Obviously, we'll go over... So yeah, we have Tesla pulled up. PayPal, so PYPL. So yeah, for the end of day swings, this is what I'm seeing here. So for PayPal, alright, so I'm pretty sure we did this on a lower time frame. So 2 hour ended up doing pretty nice. 2 hour, 1 hour. Okay, yeah. So it still looks good to me. I still like it. We are just inside of consolidation. What I would want here for, let's see. My bad, hold on. I'm trying to plug this in. I'm at 6%. Alright, so yeah, I still like it. End of day, I do want to see above this 71.27 area. So we did this on a 2 hour chart here. As you can see right now, we're struggling to get above on a 1 hour. We did close above, but we went back into this box here, so we would need that strong break and close end of day for that little entry there. So looks really good. We'll have to see how that plays out. All right, so for Tesla, so Tesla actually gave 2 entries on this one. So as for this one, this was pretty much the second leg up. We had this clear gap down here, no consolidation. As you can see, yeah, we ended up getting a break and closure above our level. We went up straight into this empty space here. At this top, I told the team to make sure to get on out if they were in, of course. So yeah, that was that first leg there. Obviously, the first move that ended up happening was this. So we had a 30-minute chart. So yes, we had this clear gap down here, no consolidation. Clear gap, no consolidation here. We end up having this box, this Potter box needs to break over. As you can see, this was, hold on. So where are we at? So let's see. So here we go. So obviously, yes, you did see SPY, but as I'm waiting on SPY and the keys, we didn't get to touch that today. You can see Tesla calls here. You can see when we called it out this morning, looking at Tesla and QQQ and a few others. Post the charts there. We ended up getting in first entry. Both targets hit. And then, yeah, there was that next little play here that looked really good. And we ended up getting that break above. We slowly went up into that 460. So that was that target there. All right, so for now, if it does end up continuing, you know, do want to see up to that 466, but I personally will let it create some structure for this downside. So the downside is something that I would definitely look forward to into taking tomorrow, which honestly looks really good. So that is on Tesla. Gave us 2 possible entries for there. Pretty much see those entries for that. So this was the Tesla's first run this morning here. And then you could see when we posted Tesla part 2. So yeah, part 2 there. First target was that 460. End up telling the members to get out at that imbalance pretty much. So yeah, that's that on for the upside. We'll leave some structure for the downside there. All right, so yes, we'll go over the Qs. SPY. Can I go over lift? 8 SST. All right, Cool, yeah, we'll go over those. Hold on one second here. So, hymns, all right, we'll take a look. Yo, Fritz, what's up? ASST. All right, let's do lift. And yes, if you have any requests you want me to go over for at the end of the day, now's the time to drop them in the comments right here. All right, so ABGO, we don't have to do that. All right, so QQ and Spy, as you can see, yes, I did end up posting that I wanted the Qs too as well. Obviously, I wanted the downside, so there was this gap here. So, as I said earlier this morning, we could end up breaking above and using this as a stop loss to the upside. But the only reason why I didn't enter into that is because, one, I don't trade like that. I'm targeting the empty space. But yeah, still, I like it. We still have this empty space below us whenever we want to drop down below. So, yes, clear gap up, no consolidation under that 623 area. I'll be looking to snag that. So, if I try to play out, we don't have the entry. Cool, I'm going to go about my day, going to find some other trades. Same thing with SPY. I feel like, at least one time out of this week, or one day of the week, if we can get this nice move, it looks good. Pretty much literally similar play as SPY, or there's the Qs. Potter box, want that 682 break for this downside here, which honestly looks good. So yeah, not a little bad move here. Yo, George, thanks for reposting the live stream. Really appreciate it. So that's there. We went over PayPal. PayPal's still in that box. I do like it, but there's no entry on that quite yet. So for hymns, we can go ahead and go to a higher time frame. We will be going over a lot of these earnings plays as well. So no worries about that. Yo, John, what's up, bro? So yeah, tomorrow we do have what? We got some news coming in hot this week. So what? Today's the 27th. So for tomorrow, yes, we got some consumer confidence. So for Wednesday, we have FOMC press conference. So we got to look forward to that coming up this week. So hopefully we don't end up chopping, which we may. But yeah, we'll have to see how things play out. All right. So anyways, we'll keep on going. All right, so where would QQ need to pull back for you to enter? So I mean, for calls, I personally won't be getting into any calls here. I get it. We could end up getting that continuation since there's nothing stopping us, but I personally won't take that. I get it. I could have, gotten in at this top wall here and, made a quick buck or whatever, but I just don't play like that. So yes, for me to end up getting into this, I would either want a floor entry at the 625, or we can clear this box at 623 into this downside here. So yeah, that is on the Qs. All right, so yeah, we'll keep on going. So hymns, let's take a look here. Let's see. All right, yeah, I got it. So this is what I'm basically seeing. This is pretty much the same exact thing. Each trade in our Discord exactly the same. Our swings did really nice. We'll go over those two as well. So yes, top, bottom wall here. We get this nice break outside of our top level, this 51.67. I would love to see up to that 54.94 area. So right now we're just in a little bit more chop, or in another little box here. So do want to see if we can get this break above that 51 area to reach that 54.94 area, which looks really good. So yeah, that is on hymns. All right, so ASST. So where are we at? So ASST. I'm going to be honest. So the thing about this one, and no, I'm not in this one right here, but what looks good is this. So yeah, we got this clear gap down, no consolidation here. We ended up getting us a nice break. My final TP was hit on this, so that was at 175. Obviously, I mean, there is a lot more room to this upside though. The only reason why I chose this 1 hour is because it had a lot of better structure, I would say. But yeah, if we get this continuation, there is a lot of empty space up to this 234. We got another box here. Well, not really the best box. I wish it was a little bit better structured here, but yeah, there's also this clear move that we could end up going into. So it looks really good. Yo, nobody, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. All right, so that's on ASST. My bad, I'll turn that back on. We'll keep on going. Please turn back on any second now. All right, so that's ASST. Let's keep on going. UPS, I think that. All right, so 1 second here. All right, so I do like UPS. UPS looks good. We have what earnings in this? So that is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check it really quickly. It'll go through. All right, so for UPS, what I'm looking at here, honestly, this doesn't look bad as a regular entry. That's the only thing. I'm not gonna say, you know, it will go up and, you know, target this empty space. I know UPS loves to play around a lot, so this one for me would be an extreme lotto. So yeah, that's what I can see. It does look good for a regular entry though, but yeah, we do have earnings on it. Yeah, above this 88, 98 area. If it does want to happen, we do have this empty space up to this 95, 81, and then that 102.57. But yeah, if we drop below, I can see down to this 84.38. So basically the bottom of the box. I do want to take a look at these cons though. So yeah, give me 1 second here. So hold on, my bad. 95s. Okay, those don't look terrible. Not too bad, not too bad. Maybe the 100s don't look crazy. Alright, cool. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. So yeah, that'll be on UPS. Honestly, looks good as a regular position, but yeah, that's what I can see there on UPS. Honestly, I do like it though. So we'll see. Alright, so Lyft, we did Hims. Hims, personally, I don't like it. Well, I like it, but it's just not there yet. So for Lyft, let's take a look here. Alright, so okay, we got a little something. We got a little bit of some empty space here from what I can see. Alright, so the only thing about this one, and honestly it looks good. It looks really decent here. The only thing that I can say about this is we don't really have a so yeah, we have the empty space. We just don't really have the structure to do it. I get it. Yes, I could end up taking this maybe as a lotto. So it was kind of like the same setup as Meta. So hold on 1 second here. I want to show you. It was kind of like the same setup. It wasn't really a box, but as you can see, yes, we had the empty space above us here, and actually we did have a decent box here, but it wasn't as crazy. It kind of looked like a whole bunch of messier, but yes, we end up getting a nice break outside that level here. So you can see medicals. This is on Friday where we were, that 735 area, and now you can see this box is a little bit different. We actually ended up targeting up to that 751, that 756 area. So it literally looks the same. I guess I could have a box here, but I will say not really the best box at all. So this is not really a box, I will say. So I do want to go down to this 4 hour. This is what I can see here. So it looks like we have a little bit better structure on this time frame. So right above us, I would want to get a break outside of this 2070, yeah, 27.3. Probably kind of wick up to this 2111. So I get it, not the craziest move. Maybe you could even target that 24-hour empty space on this 4 hour chart, but that's just what I'm seeing. That's on Lyft there. Yeah, Meta is also another expensive trade. Obviously today Tesla was also pretty expensive as well. But yeah, we'll keep on going. So Lyft, we did that. Let's keep on going. Let's see. Let's take a look. So I want to look at AMZN. I do got a couple other ones that I do want to pull up here. Clove. Hold on one second here. Yo, Glockner sharing the live stream, barely appreciate it. SIFR also okay. Let's see. Yo, V, what's up, bro? Good to see you in the chat. Really appreciate you tuning in, man. All right, hold on. I'm looking at all the earnings that we have for today, potentially. So give me 1 second here. So what, UPS? Oh, wow, hold on. So, yeah, PayPal has... Okay, yeah, PayPal has earnings too as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of setups that definitely have a nice little earnings plays. So, there's that. Also, I do want to look at SOFI really quickly. SOFI, not really something that I could end up charting since we don't have anything stopping us to the upside. So that's what I can see there. Also, hold on. So UPS, UNH, we got some good ones. We got some pretty decent ones. What? J Blue as well. Everyone's been talking about this as well. All right, so for JetBlue, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, I don't know what these contracts look like. I do want to take a look at these real quick, just really quickly. Let's see how things will play out. Let's see. So yeah, pulling up these contracts really quick before I say anything. Oh wow, maybe they are. Yeah. These contracts are very cheap. That's for sure. Honestly, yeah, this definitely wouldn't even hurt at all. I will say though, yeah, they're very cheap. That's so yeah, this one wouldn't even hurt at all. From what I can see. So what, $9, $5 there. Those are for the calls. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. All right, so what I can see, let's go to a higher time frame, and then yeah, let's take a look here. Let's see where we at. So that's if it does want to perform. Obviously, yes, right above us there is a lot of empty space. I'm not going to say that we will end up, getting this, but if we can, do want to see us go back into this 490, trying to punch through. One target would be that 549, and then yeah, I do want to see up to this 691. So there is a lot of empty space. Not saying it's going to perform this wild here. Honestly, I don't know. Might end up hedging on this. We'll see. Since it's like very cheap, it's definitely a lotto play. It wouldn't hurt at all for sure. Yeah, pretty nice. And no, not telling anyone to get into any trades, any plays. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything. All right, so yeah, that's on JetBlue. Doesn't look bad. Not JetBlue. All right, hold on. All right, cool. Yes, we'll keep on going. So that's on JetBlue. We'll keep on going. AMD. All right, yep, got you. So AMZN, we ended up targeting pretty much in there. All right, so as for this, for AMD, we don't have any earnings on this. Seems like every chart I pull up, we have earnings on it. All right, so weekly chart, really nothing stopping us to this upside. So there's just nothing that I can really do. But I will say though, that on a lower time frame, so we can go down to a 1 hour, 2 hour, and yes. So yeah, there was a little play here. This is on a 30-minute. I ended up missing this one, so I was in a few other ones. As you can see, yeah, we charted this, this morning here. We had this clear gap up, no consolidation. We end up getting this nice break under our wall into this empty space here. So, yeah, that trade worked out well on that. Obviously, I wasn't in that. I kind of want to start fresh, though. This is something that I will wait for, though. Let's see. So, yeah, this is something that I do like, that I wouldn't mind taking if we can get this entry. So, 30 minutes. I do want to see how things look. Okay, so this is what I see here. So pretty much same exact play each day. We don't change anything at all. Nice top bottom wall here, right under this bottom wall here. We got some empty space that doesn't look too bad, which I wouldn't mind. So under that 249, if we can get that. So pretty much that same exact play. It was a gap, and then yes, we have the empty space below us. See, entry, exit, middle of the move. We have exactly what we want here, which doesn't look too bad. So as of right now, yeah, we are, where are we at? So we're in more consolidation, as you can see. So I do want to see under that 249 area if we can get that nice little break to this downside. All right, so we'll keep on going. One second here, guys. One second here. All right, one second, 1 second. All right, cool. All right, so AMD, yeah, we did that. WMT, so same thing here, pretty much. I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty much already at my take profit here. So, as you can see, yes. So this on a 2 hour here. So as you can see, yes, we end up getting this nice break under this bottom wall here to this empty space. We did this on a 4 hour chart. And yeah, we end up getting that nice little break down below. Maybe I should send a little screenshot to the team. So 1 second here. So honestly, for this only runners, I would love to see down to that 102.29. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at next. 1 second here. I gotta send a little update. So yeah, that is on WMC. So yes, we're about to hit that 104.08, pretty close to that imbalance. So this is where price get into projecting. But yeah, if we can continue, do want to see down to that 102.29. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, that's on WMT. As you can see, yes, we're close to that 104.08. Do want to see down that 102.29. All right, cool. So what? QQ, hold on. AMD. Okay, we did AMD. You want to see the Qs? All right, we'll see the Qs again. Obviously, UPS. Dang, UPS looks so good. Oh man, that looks really good. IWM. Yo, what's up, TR? IWM. I'm keeping this up too as well. WMT. PDD. All right. GM. Dude, I thought you were saying good morning for a second. All right, so yeah, for this one, Walmart was. So hold on, let's go back. So WMT was playing around this morning. This was a trade from Armad Ruggs. So he actually ended up finding this one here. As you can see, yes, we end up getting this nice Potter box, nice area of consolidation, and we broke under. So it was a little bit more of a chase since I didn't get that perfect entry. But yeah, down to that 104 area, looks good. So stop loss will be thanks to that box there. But I will say this is the imbalance. This is where price can end up rejecting. So you got to be very careful in this. All right, so yeah, we'll keep on going here. So yeah, shout out to Rug for calling that beautiful play out. All right, so JetBlue, we did that. QQQ. All right, so yeah, Qs. Just to briefly go over it again. This is something that I'll be completely honest. I was waiting on this the whole day. I was in a couple other trades, so I wasn't really too worried about it. But yeah, we ended up just wanting to go up. Obviously, I could have followed this little train up to here, but I didn't, and you know that's perfectly fine. So under that 623, do want to see this downside into there. All right, so yeah, we'll keep going here. Let's take a look. All right, so the cons didn't move on the Qs. Dude, I'll be honest, I didn't even look at the Qs contracts. I just saw that we were up. We weren't even at my level, so I didn't even bother with the Qs or SPY today. And we usually bother with it every single day, so you know, I love trading the Qs. We'll get some entries on it this week. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, if one trade doesn't show, there's always going to be more trades. You can see QQQ from the Qs here. $500 there. You know, a couple members. Thank you. That was on Tesla. You can see the QQ play. So yeah, if you're in my Discord, you know I love trading the Qs. But see, pretty much every day I trade it. But if there's not an entry on it, I'm not getting into anything. I'm not gonna just get in just because I want to. Yeah, so GM, let's take a look here. All right, so GM, yeah. I think I did this on a 2-hour, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, 2-hour chart. This is just what I'm seeing here. I'm just going to be honest. This is what I'll wait for. I get it. Yes, we got another little... Okay. I'll be honest again. Another little box. So we got another little box here. We break under that 68.56. We could end up seeing down to this 66.50. But I'm looking for that 66.50 break into this empty space below us, down into that 58.96. So pretty much all our trades inside our Discord going to be exactly the same. We don't change anything. So yes, we got this clear gap up, no consolidation. If we can get this continuation to the downside, looks really good. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, that's on GM. PDD, let's take a look. So I already have something here that I like. So I get it. It actually looks like we are in some empty space, and we could potentially go up into this 144 76 break. That's what I can see there. Hold on, let me take a look. So yeah, that's what I can see, which honestly doesn't look too bad. But yeah, above that 144.76, if we can get that nice break outside this wall here, we do got this nice gap that I wouldn't mind going into. So looks really good, not too bad. Above that 144.76 looks decent. So yeah, that's just for me. That's what I'm seeing there. That is on PDD. Alright, so it doesn't look too bad. Also, yeah, looks like we got a couple good ones that I'm seeing. Obviously, UPS. This looks good. If I try this, it would be more of like a lotto play for sure. has earnings on this. So it wouldn't be a regular entry for me just because of that earnings play. But yeah, maybe tomorrow, if it doesn't want to go, we'll have this. But yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. Let's see. All right, COFR or CIFR, my bad. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's take a look here. Okay, chart-wise, there's nothing really there that I can see, but he said tomorrow looks fun. Yeah, tomorrow does look pretty fun. So yeah, there's a lot of setups that I'll be waiting for. All right, so 30 minutes. This is what I can see here. So there's a box here, and right under this, yeah, we got empty space under us, which doesn't look too bad. So right under that 1982, do want to see down to this 1868. So doesn't look too bad. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We have exactly what we want. So that is on that little play there. So IWM, okay, hold on, let's take a look. So, okay, IWM has two possible outcomes now. So this was the one that, so I was watching it, but I ended up missing it, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, tomorrow we got empty space under us down from this 249.19. We get that little move there. Yeah, we got this empty space down to this 247. I will say though, it looks like we did end up creating another little Potter box here. So we got a little bit more consolidation that needs to be broken. So if we can get this break outside that 250, do want to see up to that 251.74. So entry, exit, middle of the move. First, I'll just move this up to that 251.13. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. It doesn't look too bad. All right, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning back into the live stream. So yes, I will be getting off now. I have to work on those end of day swings. So yeah, I got a lot of typing to do. Things of that sort. If you guys and gals do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. You can see what we do here, things of that sort. If you don't want to join, no worries. I will be on live tomorrow morning before market opens again, if the Lord lets me. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning back in. I will either see you inside the Discord, which will be in the bio, or my next live stream. So yes, thank you all so much. Have a blessed one, guys and gals. See you all soon.